Hey guys, I recently just got two new ceiling fans off of the Facebook Marketplace for $30. This was a local listing in my area. They're both from 1983. I didn't find the exact date on both of the fans because neither of them have the date on them. But the house that these fans came out of was built in 1983, so I could only assume the fans are from the same year. And it makes sense too because these fans were made around the same era. Anyways, the one on the left is a Moss Marco Polo, and the one on the right is a Synlex. First, let's start with the Moss Marco Polo. Alright, here's the Moss Marco Polo. It came with these beautiful crystal pull chains. There's the J-hook. I'm not going to be using it because I already have one on the ceiling. It has the fancy looking Marco Polo light. And both of the pull chains are very shiny. Very surprising for a 39-year-old ceiling fan. And there's hardly any scratches on it. There's the variable speed control, and no, this is not the original variable speed control. This is the original variable speed control, which I took apart because when I first tested the ceiling fan, the variable speed control did not work. So I took it apart to see what was wrong with it, and I couldn't really find anything that was wrong with it. But instead of using a remote, like I did for the Blue Lagoon Emperor, I found an identical variable speed control on eBay for only 15 bucks. And it was only being sold an hour away from where I live, so that's a lucky coincidence. It has a green motor, which is very cool, and because of the green motor, I thought this fan was made by a different fan company, but I took it apart and it had a Moss sticker on it. And I hooked up the new variable speed control to this fan, and it worked, which is good. There's the reverse switch. And the globe is original. And notice that the top of the globe is very flat, which is very common on Moss Marco Polos. Unlike globes that are made today, the top of the globe is very rounded. So I'm going to try to preserve this globe as best as I can because they do not make globes exactly like these anymore. And these are probably the most widest blades I have ever seen in my life. There's the size of my hand. And in the camera, the blade brackets seem pretty small, but in person, they're pretty big. It has the beautiful diamond pattern. The blades are reversible cane to plane. I don't know what finish this is. If anybody knows what kind of finish this is, please let me know. All right, let's move on to the Synlex. Here's the Synlex. It came with this very beautiful pull chain. There's the mounting bracket. It only came with 4 screws, however, but won't be a problem because I have plenty of screws like this. It has a heavy cast iron spinner motor. It doesn't make any bearing noise. It runs like brand new. The pull chain runs very smooth too. It has pretty thick GE vents, or pretty wide. It has GE vents on the top. The blades are reversible cane to plane. I believe this is walnut. I'm not really sure. And it has Tidewood cane, which is very cool, just like the Southern Breeze Fairwinds do. All right, well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.